is billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the show. It's another epic week, coming from another epic sporting weekend.
Yes, sir.
For us as South Africans as usual.
Yeah.
Our two teams made it through the last 16.
Shout out to the Bulls and Stormers.
Stormers,
Yeah.
playing away from home Stormers.
Yes, sir.
And the Bulls barely made it, by the way. Yeah,
Yeah, and look,
They're giving away the spice there. The KFC
Yeah.
is being given away there.
yeah,
at Loftus.
because you know, funny enough, with the score updates, what they were about 14 points up,
Yeah.
if not, about
more.
14 points at halftime, ne?
Yeah, it was 26 something.
Yeah, so
Like a big margin though.
yeah, so you thought, look, it's
over.
done and dusted. We're in the Highveld, and it's in the afternoon, it's hot. Those Europeans or the French in this regard, they know it. And they actually showed why they are defending champions in top 14, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
ne?
they're not. They're still second. They were unbeaten before this game.
Yes.
They're second in top 14.
Yes.
The winning champion is Toulouse, girl.
Oh, no. They're previous
points
winners of the
The top
Champions
14.
Cup.
No, they've not won it yet. I'm not sure.
No,
No,
they have.
it's La Rochelle who won it
Oh,
twice.
no, man, sorry. It's
At the
Bordeaux.
Storm-
Bordeaux. I'm mixing Bordeaux Beagles and La Rochelle.
La Rochelle, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're not that strong.
But look,
Just
the
as
score,
the season they're
scorecard,
beating.
Yeah.
With the first team this season, and remember the first team has gone to the Six Nations, girl.
Yes.
So when they come back on the 4th, 5th, 6th of April, it's going to be fireworks.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be serious fireworks.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be serious ones.
But the final score between Bordeaux and the Bulls was 46-40.
For the 640, yeah. It was a high scoring game. It was a very high scoring game for a European team coming down to Loftus.
Whoa,
And
usually you find those scores in Varsity Cup.
Yeah, and what they did is I think they came here earlier
Yeah.
and then they acclimatized earlier, and then what they did is during game time, the
Yes.
2 breaks most every
Yes.
20 minutes. They did umbrellas
And
on the field
hydration,
and
yeah.
hydration. So that's why they were, because this point
So
came the
good
second
game
half.
management.
Yeah, like serious one. Now I'm a bit worried here because I feel like the Bulls are giving away the spice here for the box. Because now, if you look at
this is how we manage
if you
it.
look at what happened, this is those guys gave the formula because you can't score 40 points at that
Loftus.
heat,
Yes, and at altitude.
at altitude as well. So spice. Been giving away.
Maybe it's a once-off.
We never know.
Maybe it's a once-off.
We will never know.
Eh?
But Leon is coming up next on the last 16.
Oh, then again, wait, before we get to Lille and the last 16. Just from the Bulls' perspective, right?
Yeah.
You're 14 points up at halftime.
And to playing the BNC team, eh?
Yeah, so do you then take your foot off the gas a bit and kind of cruise through the second
Maybe
half?
they did, but they put in some first team members in second half. Some first teamers came in, some first team forwards came in.
Yeah, because
So
I'm like, surely...
it was not quite beat him per se.
Yeah.
There were some few first teamers there.
Yeah.
And it's
Or
it's-
internationals.
internationals. Yeah, if you're looking at it this way, it's a bit worrying. Let me be honest,
Okay.
because those guys have unlocked the whole altitude from Europe thing. Because remember, they're coming from winter,
Yes.
coming from a cold winter.
But maybe it's a once-off. If it happens again, then I'll lean on they've unlocked something.
For me, I think they've unlocked it. Coming from winter snow to playing a 40-point game against the Bulls at Loftus and doing well the second half, scoring tries. No, but yeah, maybe the Bulls, let's just say, maybe they let the
Took
foot
their
off the
foot
gas.
out. Yeah.
Because at some point it was close. It was 43-40.
Yes.
Yeah, it was close.
Then in the last penalty.
The penalty,
to
yeah. So it
separate
was
them.
close at some point. So I'm like,
How's your heart rate?
bit shaky. No, I was not that worried. I was concerned. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Wow.
I was concerned, mate. I was concerned. I think in
Were
future,
other Blue Bulls fans concerned but not
I
worried?
think in future, I think going forward, obviously, we have a bit of a break
Yeah.
up until Feb.
Yes.
So I think when we're focusing on URC,
Yes.
at least
You can
URC
breathe a bit.
can breathe a bit and then come to that 16 because I don't want us to get to the last 8. you know, I do want us to go past Leon. This is Leon, and then make it to the last 8. And then last 8, if we get a home game at least.
Wait, you don't, or you want them?
I want us to get. I want us to win the whole thing. You know,
no, I wasn't hearing you properly. I was like, you don't want them to get. To
no,
the
man,
last
I'm a
8.
biased
What's going
Blue
on?
Bulls fan. I don't know if everybody
okay,
knows that.
okay.
I mean, everyone should know that by now. I'm a biased Blue Bulls fan, guys. I want us to get the last 8, and then
It's good for South African rugby.
yes, and I want us to maybe make last 4 because I know they now. You see, last 8. Last 8, it's tough, bro.
It's tough.
It's tough.
But
Us the Sharks.
when I was looking at the road to the final, based on the draws, does it look like the Bulls and the Stormers are going to clash? It looks
yeah,
like
it looks like
it
it,
looks
yeah.
like. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing because we are going out. Because what they did is, I think they've. So at last 16 stage, it's group specific.
Okay.
At last 8 stage, it's country specific. So you clash against your country mates.
Okay.
So it's
just to
looking at
guarantee that look.
Because Munster will be playing Leinster at some point.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think now in the next round.
No. If they look, if Munster makes it, no, I'm talking about Heineken Cup now.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So if they make it past last 16, they're playing Leinster next. So it's like a home derby.
Home. Oh wow.
So it's becoming a bit weird.
So it's almost like, okay, each country must have a representative
In the last 4, maybe.
in the last 4.
Yeah, in the last 4. They are avoiding that whole thing of all the French wipe us out and then it's an all French last
French,
4.
okay.
Because they're tough at last 8, bruh.
True.
They're tough, bruh. Like, ask Osia, last 8, they went to play Toulouse. They got smashed 40-something points to 3 or something. Like, a huge gap, yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, so we're going to get smashed. So, I don't know. At least if we play Stormers, one of us guaranteed to make it last 4, I think. Or
Yes.
last 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's wafa there.
Yeah, but I think, no, if I'm not mistaken, the South African...
We can have a look. I
Yeah,
suppose we can
the Stormers clash will probably be in the semis.
I'll put this on the screen when the guys are watching this episode.
Just to
show them what you're talking about.
Because...
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you look at...
the Stormers, you guys are on one side. So semi-finals.
Yeah, we clash in the last 4. If we make it, we meet in the last 4, if we all make it.
Yeah.
So we can meet in the last 4. So this side should be the French side, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Toulouse Racing, you see. Scully is playing DuPont
Oh.
already.
Hey.
Okay, let's break it down.
It's tough.
Because people don't know, this will be on the screen covering us.
Yes.
So in the last 16, DuPont is playing Scully DuPont, yeah.
Wow. Already.
Exeter Chiefs versus Batrap. This is Finn Russell
Yes.
playing. I'm not sure who's in the Exeter Chiefs, but they're not bad. They beat him Munster.
Yes, they're not bad.
Harlequins, Estazen.
Yes, sir.
They're going through here. Glasgow is 2 weeks. Then
Easy.
Union Bordeaux is playing Saracens. So Saracens is screwed.
Saracens, yeah, is
They're
screwed.
screwed. Yeah, they're screwed. They've been pathetic this season.
Yeah, they haven't been doing good.
Leicester
Leicester.
again. So Pollard is playing Ninaba again.
That's going to be interesting.
They were playing
But-
last weekend.
Yeah, and Leinster won.
They won, yeah. They wiped them out. They wiped
Yes.
them out,
So
yeah.
I think it's going to be
They're
a
playing at
repeat.
Leinster now, so it's obvious. Ninapa's going through there. Stormers, La Rochelle, oh my Jesus. At Cape Town Stadium again. It's going to be a tough game.
Because in the rankings, yeah, Stormers rank 7 and La Rochelle is 10.
10, yeah.
So the gap is not that big.
But this is La Rochelle we're talking about. But the good thing about this is that they're playing at home.
Yes.
The Stormers. So
Yes.
if they come in first team at home,
They should be fine.
they should go through.
They
'cause
should be fine.
What they rely on at La Rochelle is the home field and the forward dominance. You already know what you're getting. You're getting like a huge pack of forwards,
100%.
like the biggest in the entire
championship.
tournament. You're getting like a full-blown Australian captain, Will Skelton. You're getting the French number 8 with that guy with the scrum cap. Just forget his name. The guy with the scrum cap, the French 8.
Yeah, I forgot his
Just
name.
forgot his name. Yeah. So you're getting like and then you're getting some Fiji guys there. The number 7.
So it's big boys.
Big boys getting proper. It's gonna be a proper match. I think we should make our way to Cape Town for this one.
Would that be nice?
We should make our way to Cape Town for this, dude.
We must just get the dates.
Can even bus or drive. Can even drive. Cape Town.
Oh, fuck no, I wouldn't drive.
No, driving is good.
12 hours!
It's good because the road is straight. There's no mountains.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
I said never. Then it's Bulls versus Leon.
No, Munster first.
I mean, Saints, yeah.
Munster, they beat them last weekend at home. Munster got beat. They're gonna get beaten again. The Sitimka, the England number 6,
Uh,
the tall guy. Just forget his name.
I was gonna know it's not Mara. I told you he's
No,
a
no,
lock.
it's the one. He's also locked in 6. Oh,
Courtney Laws.
Courtney Laws, yeah, first team, yeah. And then the Bulls, Leon. Bulls should win this match if they come in full strength.
Yeah, they should.
Consent.
I've got faith.
Who are we playing next after we win? If we win,
If you win,
playing-
you go Northampton Saints
or Munster.
So if it's Munster, you know from URC, it's nothing new.
Yeah, but Northampton is England.
It's the favorite.
Yeah. So and the problem is if they have a home match,
Yeah,
they have to
they
play
rank
out of our
higher.
own skins.
Shit. Yeah,
They have
because
to
they
play
rank
out of
third.
our own skin there. Yeah, they're ranked third and we're like what, 6th?
So in an ideal situation for the Bulls, they need to win and Munster must win.
But that's impossible.
Yeah, I'm saying in an ideal situation.
If we don't win, if we win anyway, we're playing away. We can't play at home. Only if Munster wins, we'll play at home.
Yes,
We're ranked
yes.
higher than them. Most.
Yes, yes.
So if we win and then Munster wins, then we play.
Then we're
They're
fine.
coming here.
Because then I'm also then looking at Stormers. They must win and hope Leicester wins.
Yeah, but they're screwed. They're going to Aviva. They're screwed. They're meeting Rugby now, but these ones. So
be
their part is
interesting.
not looking so nice. It's not looking so nice, guys. So I don't know.
It's gonna
a
be
problem.
tough.
It's gonna be tough. Remember, you're supposed to be here as well, the Sharks. so we
Don't go there.
Hey, it's another
Don't
one.
go there. Don't
It's
go there.
another
Don't go there. Don't go there. We are finding ourselves in the Champions Challenge Cup.
Challenge Cup, yeah. They're-
So yeah, it's fine.
You know what I feel like,
We played the Dragons Izolo. We made a match out of it when it wasn't supposed to be. So we are exactly where we are supposed to be in the development.
stage of the whole team.
Yeah.
So the soup, it's gonna be what we call wafa in the
100%,
Heineken Cup for us
100%.
South African teams. The level of entertainment, guys, is off the roof. It's off the chains here.
Or
But the problem is people,
it's Investec Champions Cup.
yeah, Invested Champions Cup. But the people are not yet clued into it. Like
Yes,
like the
I was
UFC,
about to ask.
Yeah.
So for a layman who doesn't understand these different tournaments,
Yeah.
what is the Investec Champions
Oh, okay.
Cup?
I explained this thing in the other podcast in the Xhosa podcast. I had it's a full episode of it. So what happened is, if you look at compared to soccer, basically,
Yes.
né? This is the Champions League of
Where
rugby.
the cream of the crop meet up.
Last number. So if you think of every European player you've seen on TV,
Yeah.
you're gonna see them the last 16.
Okay.
Every single
This is
superstar.
where the big boys play.
Yeah, every Argentinian player who plays in Europe, you will see them in the last 16 because the last 16 they have to bring out the first teams.
Yes.
What they normally do in the group stages, they send out the second teams. Like, okay, go to South Africa, you're not gonna come there, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But now,
Find your way.
but
Just
now
make sure
they're
you
forced to
qualify.
play first team. Even the Bulls are forced to play first team. You play last number now.
Mm,
This was the true colors of this is where
The true
the
colours
of the competition are starting to actually show
Nice.
themselves now.
Nice.
The real favorites will start showing the last 16. And obviously there
So
you look
all
at,
your international players and players who are at the World Cup.
yes. Even if you look at the first match, not the first match, the first one on the left side of or right side of the screen.
Racing versus
Racing 92
Toulouse.
versus that's Colesi and his band of French internationals versus Dupont and his band of French internationals there.
Yeah.
So it's a blockbuster. It's a blockbuster.
So whatever you do not miss out.
not
on
miss
this
the
competition.
blockbusters, guys.
Yes.
It's like watching the Champions League. I get the Champions League when you watch it, you have your own teams you favor most.
Yes.
But those teams in the other group,
Also have their own superstars.
you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, it's packed, bruh. Only people missing is the New Zealanders.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the rest are all here, global, every single one. And some of
This
us
is the
Africans
place
playing
to
in
be.
Japan.
Yeah.
But otherwise, every single superstar is in this competition, especially now in this round.
Damn.
Yabo?
Okay.
It's the toughest one to win.
So it's a feast for eyes.
It's a feast for the eyes, bruh. It's like, for me, I enjoy it like a lot. Then coming back
I'm
to URC,
happy.
URC
I'm happy.
is what entertains us for weekends. Keep my weekend busy.
Yeah. So
local
in,
derbies.
in soccer terms, this would be our EPL, our La Liga.
Yeah, that's the league, basically.
Okay,
URC is the league, guys. It's what we watch on a normal weekend. Stormers versus Lions. I think when we reopen again, Feb or the second week of Feb, is the local derbies again.
Nice.
There are 10 fixtures from December.
Okay.
They're coming back this side. So the Bulls are playing the Stormers at Loftus. So I'm
Ooh,
definitely going to be
nice.
there for that one. So
So
it's like,
Lions, Sharks.
yeah, Lions Sharks.
Ellis
back-
Park.
Yeah. So the return fixtures
Okay.
of what they did in December. So for me, it's gonna be an epic Feb
Nice.
coming up. You know, so
Nice.
I've already
I
got
like
things
that.
to do. So I'm saying, guys, if you enjoy rugby and you like the sport, there's a lot of rugby coming up. After that, we have like a month's break, and then it's May. We have a break in May. URC concludes in early May.
Yes.
Then it's June. All of June, you have a break.
Yeah.
But the Springboks get together now for the camps.
For the alignment camps.
Yeah, alignment camps, and then
Okay,
we
so
start
there's lots of
Ireland.
rugby
Ireland is in town in the first of two test matches, and they might bring the first team.
Are they only playing
two games? Yeah, and they know they're gonna bring the first team to try and make history again. We beat them at home. We world number one.
That's disappointing. I would have liked a three
match. The third one is Portugal. Where I think Hachiva Demana should get his debut, and whoever is being talked about.
Okay.
Because saying that game just giving away.
I think closer to the end of the UFC season, we must do our mock Springbok squads.
Of course, yeah.
Especially focus on the debutants and who deserves
to get the jersey.
Up. Yeah. Because I think in the next 2 months, the guys who are on the fringe can put their hands up and be counted.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be an exciting couple of weeks.
A long season ahead for us. Internationals. After that, we're going to Europe for the end of year tours. That's already November.
Damn.
By the time we get end of year tours, it's already November. It's December again. Like, that's how long the rugby season is.
It's crazy when you mention that, because once upon a time, as a South African franchise, you'd have a Currie Cup squad and a Super Rugby squad.
And that was it.
Yeah, and if you're talking numbers, if you've got 40 players, that's more than enough. And some 40 players are not even going to get game time or enough game time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, squads are probably around about 60?
Yeah. The fourth fly-up gets game time.
Yeah.
Even the fifth one gets game time. The fifth guy on the line can get game time.
So you gotta be ready.
Yeah.
But that bodes well for
development. Development. It's like epic. This is the best decision New Zealand ever made.
Shout out to New Zealand for setting up South Africa. Yeah. Because then my question is there then room for Varsity Cup for the truly talented players? Yeah.
No, they should be gone already. Those ones are already at fringes of Currie Cup. Yeah.
So they're going high school straight into
Currie Cup, but they play two competitions, those ones.
Yeah.
So what they do is they play varsity and Currie Cup.
Okay.
So a guy will play for
Tuks and
the Blue Bulls, yeah. And the Currie Cup.
Yeah, because I was trying to map out to say, look, with obviously the amount of rugby the franchises are now playing, is there still time for the truly talented
But what happened last year
players
with Tuks? Remember Tuks got relegated last year and was in Varsity Cup. So the Bulls pulled their boys from Tuks.
Obviously, because they can't be playing for it here.
Yeah, they said, okay, guys, we're pulling you from Tuks because we need you guys to play Currie Cup.
Yes.
And only Currie Cup. And then maybe be benching URC.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because some of the URC guys have to play Heineken Cup.
Yeah.
So it was Heineken Cup last year.
So guys are moving up.
Moving up the ladder quicker than they would be 3 years ago.
Yes,
they're moving quicker up to the pro ranks quicker than they would be. So now that's why Tuks got relegated last year, because they were playing with fringe players who are not
not as talented
as what the Bulls are giving them. They flopped. So it's all about now at Varsity Cup level. I would say this is where you need to dig deep, Baba.
Yeah, make sure you're scouting.
You scout deep, even in you're scouting in deep Eastern Cape where they play rugby, or you're scouting in deep KZN to get those Mapimpis and those arms.
Yeah. Because
if you're not gonna do that and stick and think a player from what's the school called in Pretoria? Affis. Get a boy from Affis to come and play for you at varsity. You're playing. This is why you need to go dig deep and go to the Northwest and go deep in South Africa to find the elite talent.
Yeah.
And then offer him a scholarship. And then from a scholarship, which is binding now.
Yes.
So the scholarship would be like, okay, you're not allowed to play varsity rugby. So they can't poach.
Yes. Unless they buy the guy through and through.
Yeah. So this is where we need to have like a structure into it now to say, okay, now it's going to be more, it could be, got the potential of being like a potential American kind of draft kind of thing.
Yes.
So these high school boys all go into the varsity and then they're banned from, because they play varsity only. You can't go to NFL, you bypass varsity. That's what I'm saying.
True.
So it just makes it a whole broader kind of thing. The players are there.
Yes, we've got the talent. It's just making sure that they channel.
You need to find it.
through...
Go deep into Eastern Cape or go deep into Limpopo. Go deep, find the talent.
It's going to be
there.
interesting because obviously it's January. Varsity Cup is going to be kicking off soon.
Soon, yes.
So also going to keep a close eye on that and see which teams are strong, because the beauty of Varsity Cup, just because you dominated last year is not a guarantee the next year.
Of course. And what they need to do now, varsity need to offer scholarships, like proper scholarships, benefits, cars and things. Can't get an elite rugby player walking the next big talent. It's going to be interesting.
True. So we're also going to be keeping an eye on Varsity Cup. Yeah. And obviously we'll have a segment in our upcoming programs. Yeah. But it's interesting times for South African talent in rugby.
Should make it like all three of us with price.
Yeah, because
he likes
when we here in Joburg, so we've got UJ, we've got Wits. Yeah. As I don't know if we want to go watch Tucks in the B League.
No.
So we've got UJ and Wits as schools to go watch. Yeah. So we'll make a turn and go see the next generation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's tough.
See what they have on offer.
It's like a proper competition. So, but whatever player shines there, automatic is going franchise.
100%.
But it puts teams like Pumas into the spotlight now.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough time to develop a FAF.
True.
There's no longer enough time to say, okay, I've got a FAF, but it's still developing.
Yeah.
If you're good enough to be a FAF, now you move up, Baba. Carry Cup.
Straight.
Carry Cup, next Carry Cup.
And you're actually right, because I think what they've done, SA Rugby has done for the Cheetahs, being part of the Challenge
Cup,
Challenge Cup, right? Is once we've made inroads there, it'd be beautiful for us to have the Pumas as part of.
Of course, no, they're definitely going there.
Yeah, because
in the future,
we won't entertain this talk of Super Rugby, because I think it makes sense for South African teams to be playing in Europe.
Going there, because those players now they're still stagnant now, because the Currie Cup hasn't started yet. So they will definitely go that side. I mean, it makes sense. Look, we don't care as long as our players are getting game time.
Yeah, true.
And it's all about now. Look, everything has an upside and a downside. So the upside is that we're getting developed, but our players are developing. But the downside is that we're pushing them up too quickly.
Yeah.
So some of them might get the pro leagues and crack there.
True,
and
because
fold
the
pressure. Like Sasha Mgombe Zulu, I think came straight from high school into Stormers. Into Stormers.
And he's a world-class talent.
Do you understand? So you'll get those ones who will be taken from high school to first team, Heineken Cup or URC. But that boy is still 19.
Yeah. Still has to grow.
Has to grow into this whole thing. And then injuries will come and play a factor into it. So it becomes a little bit of a model of which needs to be managed better by SA Rugby. To say, okay, guys, now we need to have like a discussion over how we push this talent.
Yes. Because similar to how they load manage our Springboks, something must be said about the exceptional young talent.
Yeah, so that, because give him a year in varsity rugby. That's mandatory. Put him through varsity rugby. That's a must. So that at least he gets that minor development. Give him a season, one season mandatory in varsity cup. Because then we move up.
Yeah, because for me, I think one thing that's very critical with development is there's no better experience than playing.
Of course. But then your first match is here's airborne breathing down your neck. That's another story, bro.
Yeah.
So you don't need that.
You were asking for a signature from him 2 years ago. Now this man is trying to chase you down the block.
Breathing down your neck. So it's this one needs to manage it properly. True. But this is where you need to consult, and I always go back to this. Your actuaries and those people, advanced people, to talk about the future. Because they were managing, we've got pure gold basically.
100%.
Like our country, we've got pure gold.
100%.
Yeah. But you can't say that we've got an endless amount of talent.
True.
Do you understand? It can end if it's not managed properly.
Yes. Because you got to get a working system in place.
Yes.
To keep that conveyor
belt flowing, such as anything.
True.
It needs then. So you need to consult.
It's also maybe not related, but you can compare. Brazil had an endless talent factory. Yeah. Right? But world football realized that actually I don't need to wait for this player to be fully developed in Brazil. Let me poach him early. Develop in Europe, then he grows up being a European-based player, which then kind of takes away the ethos of Brazilian football.
Yeah.
And come the national team, they're playing European style football.
Not playing the real identity.
Of Brazilian football, you know? So it's very important, you know, when we say that talent needs to be managed properly, because you can think that...
If anything, SA Rugby has opened up a significant source of revenue.
Yes.
Just the struck gold, basically.
Yeah.
For our entire rugby playing fraternity.
Yes.
So, but that still needs to be managed and planned for properly.
True.
Because
unions need to be professional.
Yes, because the impact of that in the long run can be either positive or negative. For the national team, for example.
Yeah.
Because you can't take a underdeveloped Sasham Gomzulu and make him the Bok 10, for example.
Yes.
He's still too young at the moment.
True.
Although he can cope, but he'll still flop.
Yeah. And you don't want someone to develop on the international
stage. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not all of them can do it. Pollard is an exception now.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's an exception. Yeah, but he's still at his flops.
Yes, but when you look back, he's one of one.
Yeah, one of one. He's one of one. Yeah.
Yeah, because all the other fly-offs who came before them had to go through the ranks.
Yeah, no, he's one of one.
So we can't be like, no, Pollard did it. So
you can't.
Yeah,
he's one of one. So hence I'm saying that that's why SA Rugby needs to try and take a different approach.
Yeah.
I always play that, bringing the education element into it. These actuaries, I don't know people besides actuaries. I can't say accountants because we just pass the money. Psychologists, sports psychologists, those. Get them into a 10-year plan.
And say, this is what we
want to achieve the next 10 years. We've got the World Cup. That's 2 World Cups in 10 years most. So who are you looking at to potentially be at the World Cup? But then you can't look at that deep because there's so many players coming through. That's
true.
That Uras would be able to.
Because you want a very good crop of players.
Yes, a foundation. So even if they go out of the system, but they still come back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they need to plan it the way they plan box, basically.
True.
But it is box planning. I will call it that. Just call it that. Box planning is to... Yeah. That affects everything and professionalizes everything.
True.
So the conveyor belt from the unions, they own the unions. Must
get the structure in place, and man, I think we will dominate for a long time because we're in a nice era of South African rugby,
and the
we
players
need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, we do actually. So hopefully, we'll see as and how it unfolds. We'll see as and how it unfolds because the current moment. Because at the current moment, it's actually unfolding quite nicely.
Yes.
If your fourth fly-off can get game time.
True.
That's actually, at the current moment, a very good sign.
Indeed,
for
because
us,
there's enough to go around. And I think maybe we should ask our viewers, what advice would you have for Saru in terms of developing South African rugby and making sure that our talent is not brought through the ranks too fast and they develop correctly.
Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, it's been great.
It's been good.
Till the next time.
Peace. Cheers. Nice.
Yeah. So you see, everything is. I have something. Sorry.